Previously on Late Night Art Attack.
We are live.
Yeah. What's up, people? Welcome once again to Late Night Art Attack with me, Jerome Hinds, and Raul Misue. I'm going to set some music.
Hey, what did happen with that music? Did they play it at that place?
Yes, my brother played it in UK and then forgot to film it. I was gutted.
Film it? No.
Never mind. Such is life. Such is life. But, yep. Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen. And you can see here, well, you can see me. You can't see what I'm drawing, but you can see what Raul is doing. So first of all, let's see what Raul's up to.
I was doing the flame previously, and I would have kept doing the flame, but the guy saying I had to slow down.
Wow, you mean you were drawing too fast?
No, I think it was the budget. The budget. I was given some money. I actually got some money, and then I could finish some more pages, get more money. But he's doing what is it, Snowpiercer or something like that. He's got another book. He's got to get out the Canadian Shield and Snowpiercer, and then the Flame. He's talking about wanting to come on next week.
Right. Sorry, Raul, can you go a bit closer to your mic? I think your mic might be a little bit quiet. I'll keep a look on the chat to see if anybody mentions this. Yeah, but it sounds a little bit quiet to me.
Let's see. How's that? Is it louder?
Yeah, that's louder. That's good. Okay. Good. So is this Flame that you're drawing or Noctis Veil?
I'll be drawing the Noctis Veil.
Noctis Veil.
Yeah.
Okay. Noctis Veil, everybody, is Raul's own creation that we've all been eagerly awaiting for.
I kept going with the Flame, but like I told you, he said it. He has other books he's got to put out. Snowdrift. Yeah, I think it was Snowdrift. Yeah, you're good. Look, your stuff looks good. I like that. Snowdrift, Canadian Shield, the Flame. The Flame is coming up third.
I see. Hey, what's up, Pops?
Uh-oh.
Pops is in the house.
I'm trying to adjust his mic. Don't worry about it.
Is Raul's mic okay? I wanted you're a bit louder now, Raul. Maybe a bit.
Am I better now? I put it near my lips.
That's super loud.
There?
Okay, I think that's super loud, but it's really hard to tell from here. But it is on. Yeah, good.
There you
go. Okay, I'm going to continue with my page one from the Thunder God comic. I'm just drawing mist in the background. So I'm going to switch off Singapore Sling, switch off D. Tomasi, and I'm just putting the blacks on mist. And I got a bit too shy with my blacks. There should be more shadows on her. So I'm gonna add more pencils, add more shadow. Have you heard of an old-time artist called Gene Colan before? Have you heard of Gene Colan?
I think it's like a Batman. Isn't he a Batman artist, Gene Colan?
I think he did it more back in the day. Yeah, and I've been looking at a lot of Gene Colan recently, and it's made me decide to not be shy of putting on my spotting. He was a master of the shadows, man.
My boy
And,
Gene.
Yeah,
That's good though.
I've
I
been
mean,
looking
back
at a
in
lot
the
of people.
day, they had a lot of I don't know. They like to use the shadows.
Yes,
They're all about the shadows.
and I was a little bit conservative in my shadows in this because I started off with quite a lot of shading on the other characters. So, did you watch the Super Bowl?
No, who won? Was it good?
No, the thing is, right? I ain't got a clue who won. There was so much talk
Me
about
either.
the
I
bad.
didn't watch it either.
No, there's so much talk about the Bad Bunny performance that no one talks about who won the game.
I didn't see that.
But you know what? But you
What
guys in the
scared
States,
me? What actually scared me? I heard Britney Spears sold all her music for $200 million.
did she?
It's, yeah,
Well, is she-
yeah.
is she under
I
financial
was like,
problems?
wow. You know how the Beatles and Jackson do all that stuff? She was able to do it too. All of it.
What, she got financial problems, is it?
Huh? What would you say?
Has she got financial problems?
Oh, maybe she does. Yeah. No one knows.
Oh man,
No
that's
one
really
knows.
sad.
She sold all of it. All of it's gone. It's all her delicious music is now owned by somebody else.
Yeah, I remember when Michael Jackson. It was Michael Jackson that did that, right?
Yeah, Jackson is the one that started all that stuff. I don't know if the Beatles sold the category, but I know their catalog. But I know something was sold.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. The Beatles. So now she's in the ranks of all her music rights. Everything's gone for the 200 mil. She said that she like sold it for too cheap. 200 million. Yeah, I think one of her hits was like, like probably like 10 million or something like that. I don't know.
Who bought the rights? Do you know?
Not that I don't know. I don't know that at all. I was like, oh my gosh, no more.
Oh man, that's
It's
brutal,
all
man.
sold to somebody else. Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I can't believe that. Whatever. And the news. I'm kind of relating to some of the news now, because I kind of take care of my mom, and she's elderly. I try to kind of take care of her. So this is famous reporter in the States. I don't know if she's on NBC or ABC, Guthrie or something like that. And her mom like got kidnapped.
Oh yeah.
Well, I just found out. I was hanging out with my buddies like a couple of nights ago, and I just found out. One of my friends was saying, "Hey, look at the TV," and it's like this lady got kidnapped. I'm like, "What?"
That is a very bizarre story. That.
Now, what I was telling my mom, I think this lady, I think her husband's no longer alive. I don't think his son lives with her. I think she's by herself, and somehow living by herself, it caused her to get kidnapped. I was like, what? What is happening here? So now they're sending messages to other reporters about how much the ransom is, how much to bring her back.
Oh, there's a ransom report now, yeah?
Yeah, ransom. Who does that? Nobody does ransoms anymore. Nobody kidnaps people.
Raul, stop, man. You do this all the time. You come in here with a part of the story. You don't know the whole story. And you say, I think it's this and this and this and this. And a lot of times it's not what's really happening. So quit reading headlines or catching a little part of a story and wanting to talk about it. Learn the whole story. Read the whole story, the whole article, so that you come in here and you know what you're talking about. Okay, because you just like said some stuff about Nancy Guthrie. You don't even know what her name is, bro. Don't act like you know the story if you haven't read the story. Okay, if you haven't read the articles or actually listened to what they're saying in the news, don't come on a show out here and act like you know what's going on. You do it all the time, and you've done it twice already. You guys have been live 10 minutes.
I just say what my buddies told me. That was it.
No, you started with what's her name's music, but you don't know who it's sold to. That's like you read the headline and that's all you got. You know, I'm just saying, at least know what it is you're bringing up and talking about. This is what your buddies told you. No, that's not a topic for a show, bro. This isn't you and your boy here talking on a street on a thing by yourself. This is airing out to the world, man. At least know what you're talking about. That's all I'm saying, man. Because every week you do
I hear you.
Go, man, he don't even know what he's talking about. You don't want that reputation. You know, I'm just saying, man. This is broadcasting everywhere. You don't want to come across as a guy who doesn't know what he's talking about. You know, so read the story, man, or know the story. If you want to use it as a topic for a show, then know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? This ain't a comedy show. You know, I mean, if you just want to crack jokes about stuff, that's cool, but this is an art stream. And you guys get sidetracked on stuff that doesn't have anything to do with art. You got people that are tuning in for the art. You know what I mean? It's like, talk about the process, talk about the art, man. Forget Britney fucking Spears and Bad Bunny. Who gives a fuck?
Bad Bunny.
Who gives a
Funny.
fuck about any of that dumb shit? Really? Come on. We do this to escape that shit, right?
Okay, Pops, now you're here. Who did win the Super Bowl?
Oh, it's Seattle.
Who did? Who won it?
Seattle.
Oh, right, okay.
But I didn't watch that either. I didn't watch none of it. I played Diablo. You see what I'm saying? Right. All that stuff is clutter and distraction, man. You know, it's just clutter and distraction. It doesn't have any meaning. Do what you guys do, man. That's what people are tuning in for. You know, do the art. Talk about the art. Fuck Britney Spears, man. Who cares? And that kidnapping shit, that's all stage distraction shit. Don't worry about
it. Okay. I'm doing the Knock This Veil now because the guy was like, I have too many books I have to finish. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, so you can knock it down to a page a month. Like, all right.
Okay, a page a month. Right.
That's fine. So I was like, oh, okay. No problem with that. He's got to do the turnarounds, you know. He's working with the other artists to get the other books done, and it's good to have it done ahead of time, you know. So I was like, you know what, dust off, I'll Knock This Veil, and I'm sitting, because that actually showed me how to, once you start working with somebody, it puts you in the mindset of how to get your book done. So like my book, like my property, I don't know, it just taught me a lot.
That's a really good point. I run this comic association out here, yeah. Mm-hmm. I was surprised at how many people weren't prepared to work on other people's concepts. And I kept saying to a lot of the younger artists that until you work with an editor or another publisher, you don't really know the process. You should be drawing someone else's story before you get your own story. But most people start off with their own story. And yeah, sure, you can do that, but it's infinitely more difficult. When you work with another editor or another publisher, you pick up so many things that by the time you get to your own book, you're like really well seasoned, man. I even urge people to draw, if they're not experienced and they're still looking for experience, I tell people to even draw books for nothing. If they're young and they got no responsibilities.
No, I need the money.
Yes, because that's what you're old. You got responsibilities. You got a house and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, come on now.
But when you're like 17 years old, right? You want to get into the industry, man. You should be out there, right? Just pumping out pages, right, to the best of your ability, and you shouldn't be worrying so much about money.
Wow, that's true.
But I mean, that's for an individual to make that decision. But if you find a good writer somewhere, man, that's got a good story, and you think, hey, this story is pretty good, there's nothing wrong with speculating a bit of time with it, just to help that story see the light of day.
Yeah. So what my book with the Noctis Veil, I made a cameo appearance in it. The Raul baby showed up in the book. The Raul.
Whoa,
so what I'm drawing now,
right.
it says like there's a military guy, and he's hanging out with a kid, and the military guy is like my dad. His name is Angel, so I'm drawing him in the book. So my origin story is in the book. Noctis Veil.
All right.
Isn't that bizarre? Like my origin story, like the character here drawing, you get to see where my origin comes from. So what yeah, I'm not even kidding you. This is bizarre now. So
that's cool.
Yeah, so Noctis he takes his stone and he finds like a church, and Esmeralda's, and then he uses the stone to get inside the church, and then there's a statue there, and the statue leads him down a staircase, and the staircase has got Angel there, and he's like a military guy, and he's got Raul like his son, and so that's my origin. That's where you can find out by Noctis Veil the book. You can find my origin.
Hey, that's cool.
That's cool, right? It's gonna be an issue 1. It's like a story, and then I tell you about my secrets, how I develop like my art and all that. It's like a side story. Side story where I get skilled in art. So I have a scene that I'm gonna be drawing where Noctis Veil lays his hand on my head, like me as an infant, and then I think that causes me to become good at art.
Right. Oh, sweet. So have you written your whole story already?
No, I just have a couple of pages that I've written. You know why? Why I've gotten a lot better at it? Since I've been working with Cross Comics, I've been seeing the whole process. How they write the scripts, how they act out the scripts, how to format the scripts, and so it helped me to picture my story, develop my story a little bit more. I like that. It's great. I know. It helps me venture out. Hey, right. So he's saying to slow down, and I just started getting warmed up and drawing the book. The flame, and I was like, oh, slow down. I've already figured stuff out, so I'm just gonna start doing my book then.
Okay, well, Pop says here, even if you work on your own book, you need an editor, which is very true. You just don't spot your own mistakes. It's literally impossible. You just can't see your own mistakes. No matter how many times you proofread it or you look through the story, there's a strong likelihood that you're going to miss something. And if it's your first book, you definitely need an editor, no matter how many other books you've worked on. Yeah, man. But that's something that people don't talk about, editors. It's one of those jobs that just a bit like an inker. No one talks about inkers. But they talk about editors even less. Sure, baby character. Lord.
What did he say? Blame your character? What is he talking about? Blame everyone.
Yeah, man. God.
Hey, did you get the the trailer for my new Drop Zone gaming episode this week?
Okay, I could download it, but what I can do is I can play it. I can play the link, no problem.
Oh, you couldn't download it, but you can play the link? Oh, that's cool. It's on my YouTube, too. I just put up a short for it. It's called Arch Rivals.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't come up as an MP4 or something like that. It's like some other kind of format that I just can't download it for some reason.
It's on my website. I mean, it's on YouTube, the short. I just put it up. Or if you can play the link, that's cool, too.
Yeah.
It's great. It's like a basketball thing. They beat each other up in it. It's gonna be funny. I was laughing playing it. I was playing that game. Oh, this is great. I can't wait to see that. You know what I was telling the guy at the Cross Comics with the flame? So there was a scene where there was a bunch of kids in a school, you know, and they're around the flame when he's younger. I guess he's getting bullied or something like that. I don't know. But I'm not going to make him bullies. But so I was like, you know, these kids are kind of young. So I was like, why don't I throw some Drop Zone t-shirts on them? I didn't just draw it into the story. I asked him. I said, he's like, you know, you could do that. You could do that. I was like, good. I was just going to start like advertising for Drop Zone, like in his book. I'm wearing the Drop Zone t-shirt.
Drop Zone, man. I like that name, you know. Good name, your show. Drop Zone. Very cool name.
Yeah, a lot of people like that. That brings you into the action. Yeah. Well, you know what happened? Like when I first started doing my Noctis Veil book, you know, I got one page done. I got a cover and I got one page done. And I was like, this is like impossible. And then when I started working with Cross Comics, and then, you know, I got paid, and then I was looking at the scripts, and then I was looking at, you know, the whole process. And then when he gave me the assignment the first time, I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do this. I don't know what I'm doing. I couldn't figure anything out. I took some time off. I analyzed it. It came back, and then boom, it just clicked. And then the idea of getting paid to do that, what you really love to do, to get paid. Yeah. And then I got paid on top of it. I said, uh-oh. I just kept going. And then whatever I learned, I just applied it to the Noctis Veil now. Yeah. I'm going to watch this whole process. You know, like editors and all. You get editors, all that good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, if he doesn't, I'm not gonna slow down. If he's telling me to slow down, I'm just gonna start working on Noctis Veil. Get those pages done. See if he helps with the promotion of it.
Yes,
he knows how to promote his own book.
Do you know how many pages Noctis Veil is going to be?
I'm gonna do what he's doing. I like a good 21 pages, 22 pages. I think 20 is good, right? Like a 20-page book.
22 was the common norm. I don't know if that's changed now.
We did what you were mentioning. Like with the page I'm working right now. You mentioned it last show. Like you got to have the right size for the printer and all that. And the trim and all that. Yeah, I'm working with that now. I wasn't doing that before with the Noctis Veil. So now
I tell you what, man. Well, you know, a lot of comic artists, it doesn't really come on your radar. You know, we have produced pages and not take into account the publisher and the true dimensions of the page. Right. But I can tell you what, as an indie publisher, oh man, that when the artwork comes through, and it's not the right dimensions, but you would not have you wouldn't have any idea what a nightmare that is for publishers.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
But you know, if you get the artwork in and it's all the right dimensions and the lettering is the right the lettering is the right size and all that, oh man, it feels like Christmas.
yeah, now it does. Now I know. I mean, I was like, when I was getting the pages, I was just doing pages. But you're right. You're like, you might want to consider the size of the printing and the page. Like, you know what? I think he read your mind because, like, the next day he was like, ooh. He's like, here you go. Here are the files. Yeah, when you want to draw it within this box, so the printer knows what to go and cut. I was like, oh,
Yeah, right.
imagine all the time you wasted and it wasn't even lined up right. Oh no.
Yeah, and the publisher, when everybody's in their bed sleeping and all that, oh man, the publishers, they're working this out. And sometimes, if you have a piece of artwork that's quite intricate, but it can't stretch to the edge of the page, oh man, the nightmare that can cause. God. Well, I've had some sleepless nights dealing with stuff that my people that I published when they didn't do something at the right dimensions and everything. Yeah, man. Hours and hours.
What is it?
Hours and hours of realigning and all the rest of it.
Oh man.
I'm doing something different today. I'm actually doing lettering for this session.
Interesting. Let's see that. The lettering.
Yeah, because I'm eager to start doing some stuff here that's not you don't really see very often. I'm lettering this page from my script. It's the first, it's the customary splash page, the first page in the story. So can you see my type safe area, the light border? The letters are just touching it.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's what you call your type safe margin. You want to try and avoid your lettering going outside of that. So if we look at my drawing, you can see all of the characters are within the type safe area here. This is the bleed. So some of my Kirby crackle, it's going to go outside of the page. But most of it from here, it's going to be inside the page. I can make this all smaller. But
that's what I was doing. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just making the whole image just smaller so it could fall inside of the margins. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But this page has got quite a lot of captions. So actually, originally, I had the title. When I wrote the story, the title is at the top of the book. So if the title is there, if I stick with my original layout and I put that there, I will have to move all of this down.
Whoa.
Which I might actually prefer that, My background stays the same, but I move my characters.
So I think like a portal that they're going through? They're jumping through a portal?
Kind of. You see the girl at the back? That's Mist. She's conjuring that force field. And they're all floating inside of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so now here's my script. Can you see I put Thunder and Lightning in the Lion City, credits created by Jerome Hinds, then a caption. I was changing that, but you know what? When you write a script and you imagine something as you see it, first of all, you should try not to change that, because often, I'm not saying you can't rethink something, but quite often, the thing that you thought of at first, you really got to, I think you really got to try that before you really decide to discard it. Yeah, so I'm going to put a drop shadow on these words. This is where I think Photoshop is stronger than Clip Studio Paint.
What means?
Sorry?
Wait, so what do you mean? Like, what? How is it stronger? In lettering, you're saying?
Well, you see, I made that drop shadow for this.
Yeah.
Right. Photoshop could do that automatically just by clicking on one thing. You can order it to make a drop shadow, but Clip Studio Paint can't do that.
Oh,
I had to make that drop shadow, yeah? And now a balloon. Oh no, do I want to do that? No, I just put the credits And here is why I like. Okay, Raul, right? If you're doing your Noctis Vera, right?
Yeah.
The reason why you might want to consider doing it full script, like you can see my full script here. Yeah. The reason why this really helps is that in your word processing program, you got spell check and grammar check.
Right.
You just come over here, you copy, and you go back to your page, and you paste.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So the chances of there being grammatical errors is just that much slimmer because it's already been checked. And not to mention, you're not typing on the page.
Yeah, right. That's what I would do. Just type.
Yeah, you want to avoid that. That wastes a lot of time. And also, without having your full script first, right, you don't really know if your comic's the right page count. You can't truly verify that. Because I tell you what, whatever we've got in our head, right, you can double that in page count normally. You know what I mean? We got a number in our head. Okay, I want this comic to be 22 pages, and we got a rough story in our head. I tell you what, man. By the time you come to actually do that comic out, you've probably got a 40-page story in your mind.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it can be quite deceiving sometimes.
That is true.
So now I'm going to get to the captions now. And the other thing I'm always very wary of is making sure that my lettering is the right size on the page, because I've seen a lot of independent comics, and when they're printed, the lettering is too small or too big.
Too small, too big.
Yeah, you don't really take notice of this sort of stuff, but you don't pick up a DC comic, right, and the lettering's the wrong size. It just doesn't happen. But you see it with independent comics.
That's the number one mistake.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You see some real nightmares with independent comics.
I do like the independent comics though, because it gives you the freedom to do, what you want. You have to be restricted.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. I am a bit of a process Nazi. Yeah, I can see that. I know that I am. I like things to go through. When it comes to comics, I have a very strict attitude on procedure. More so than when I'm just talking about art in general.
Yeah, but you must have a reason. Like you were saying, like skipping around pages. You probably didn't like that as an editor. Nobody tried that with you though, right? If you were working with
man. Artists, right? And notorious artists have got terrible discipline. We're some of the most ill-disciplined people in the world. You see, I know this firsthand because I'm supposed to be an artist. I know my bad habits. I know the things that I'm guilty of. And you can get away with a lot of stuff in fine art. When you're drawing splash pages,
yeah,
and fantastic images, you can do a lot of stuff, right? But when you get into publishing, right, you can't get away with stuff like that. You'll be exposed in no time. If you can't meet a deadline, I mean, look at what happened to Image Comics. Can't meet a deadline. You can't get away with things like that. No matter how good your work is, there's certain things that you just can't be doing.
Yeah, so I mean, it was like my first book, and I wanted to have fun with it. So I would look at all the nice, pretty pictures, and like, I'm going to do this.
Yeah. You mentioned
I would change some of the I would combine pages There was like 3 pages. He told me I took like 3 pages and I just combined it all into 1 page. He was like, "No." He's pretty laid back. You know, he's not like strict enough, but that got him. He was like, "No, you cannot combine 3 in 1 page."
Well, yeah, see, now that's another thing there, right? The discipline of artists. We can be really bullheaded, and like, you know, we got an idea, and we want to see this thing, but the writer's got a different idea.
Right.
You know, and really, what I always tell artists to do is give the writer what they requested. Then, on a separate piece of paper, you draw what you think might be better, and let the writer choose. And I find that works best.
Oh well, wait. How do you do that?
Well, you know, if a writer gives you if a writer gives you a page layout, you follow what the writer said, and if you don't think it's right, you give them what they asked for regardless. And after that, you do another thumbnail or another sketch of what you think it should be. And then you see how that is.
No, because you're right about that. Because then, you know, like you were saying, like I took 3 pages, combined in 1 page, and he was like, "No." But then I took another page of his, and I think it was like a panel, and I had extended the panel into multi other parts and stuff. I don't know. I'm you know, extended the story, but he liked that. He liked the extension. He doesn't want the pages, like if he's got 23 pages, he doesn't want to go down to like 20, you know, like 18. He's telling me too, you're gonna get paid. You know, you get less money if you shorten the pages down. I'm like, you're right. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm never doing that again. I learned from that mistake. I also learned that PayPal likes to rob a lot of money. I got some money and then PayPal took some money out of it. I was like, what is this? A PayPal charge? Also in Canada, I don't think the American dollar is as strong as the Canadian dollar.
Oh, this is looking nice, man. I like that.
Yeah, I told you, man. Knock this. He's talking to Angel and baby Raul. That's me.
Baby Raul, man. God
That's
damn.
it. I'm not even kidding you, man. I'm making it. This is the cameo. This is like the origin of the origins.
Oh,
So I'm
sorry, we
making
got a
my
few
origin
messages here.
appearance.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Here at MadLads, we promote cross comics too. Yeah, that's where I first met the creator. Remember he came on here, and then
Talking about coming on.
oh, someone called Dig Deeper on Pill wants to know what program this is you're using, Jerry. It's Clip Studio Paint, which Raul is actually using at the moment as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's #1 for comic artists now, right?
Yeah, that's the main one to use. I like this program. It feels like paper, I can tell you.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it's
Deep
really
Digger.
good.
Glad we got people asking questions. Probably on Pilled somewhere.
Yeah.
I know we got a lot of people we don't know who is watching. There's a lot of people watching.
Yeah.
You have a lot of the overseas people watching this.
Really? Oh,
I would
cool,
tell
man.
them as well.
Who's that guy holding baby Raul's hand?
So there's Noctis Vale walking down the stairs.
Yeah.
So that's Noctis. You see him with the spike hair, right?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so that's Noctis.
Yeah.
And that's baby Raul in the bottom there, and that's Angel in the middle. It's Angel in the military suit. That's supposed to be my dad. I threw my dad in this thing. I try to
Oh
bring my
man,
dad into the movies and stuff. He's not around any longer, but I'll try to bring him back.
that's cool, man.
He's been gone like 7 years now, but I'm still trying to bring him back. There you go. Bring him back as a character. But so that's my origin, though. You know, there's like a hidden story that I'm just gonna, talk about how I become good at art, get in, and then it's gonna progress. When I hook up with madness and all that, like a side story.
Mm.
It's crazy, right? The progression of an artist, the origin. And he's got some special abilities given him by Noctis. Yeah,
Yes.
he uses the Esmeralda stone. From Esmeralda, the green stone. That's where he gets his power from. Try to give the flame some competition. He might get nervous going, uh-oh, he's working on Noctis now. Yeah. I'm on all the secrets to get this done. I want
like
a
that name,
life-size
too.
cutout. Yeah, I was telling him, why don't you get a print out life-size cutout of the flame? That'd be cool. Because he got one of the Canadian Shield.
Canadian Shield, man.
You know what's cool though is to get paid, like, for the pages and not have to do commission. You know what I'm talking about? What are they talking about? Like half, some kind of percentage off of the Kickstarter or something like that? I'm not doing that. Right? Imagine that. You're working and you can get a percentage of the Kickstarter.
Mm.
I need my money now.
You're touching on a really sensitive subject here,
I'm not gonna wait like for the Kickstarter, man. Who's doing that? These people are out their mind, dude. I will give you work and I'll give you a percentage of the Kickstarter. No.
Yeah.
They're trying to brainwash other people to believe that. And then some real dude shows up and goes, I'll give you a page rate. He's even talking about give me a percentage on another thing. No, I'm getting my page rate. I already got paid for the pages I did. I'm talking about like another percentage on where you have to draw somebody in the comic book or something like that. And the special tiers and I don't know if they pay to be drawn in it. I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah, some people like that kind of stuff.
I'm like, what? He's asking me, do you have a problem with drawing anybody like into the book? I'm like, no. No problem with that. We just put them in. Yes, we get a whole thing going. You get yourself drawn in the flame.
Yeah, Thunderzone does that as well.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah,
it's quite popular sometimes, that kind of reward.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of fame going on there. I can't now that he said it's okay, I can't wait to start having some of the kids pimping out some of the drop zone gear. I love people to have them dress up like the drop zone logo thing that I drew. It's gonna be sweet, man. It's gonna be sweet.
Drop zone.
Did you load the video of the arch rivals?
Okay, hold on, right?
That is hilarious, man. I had fun playing that game tonight. Can't wait to see this one on the Roku. Live on the Roku. Not live. Well, you know what I mean, like on the Roku. We're live. We're always live.
I was watching a film the other day and someone mentioned Roku.
They did?
Yeah. It was like a joke. Like they're making fun of this guy being at home all alone with his Roku box.
It's a Roku.
That's what the person said. It's quite funny.
I almost was gonna film. I got myself a Roku TV. Yeah, man. I got myself a Roku TV.
Yeah, I don't think we have that in Singapore yet, man. It's
Well, I'm just saying it's cool because the other TV that I have is got the box, like a box connected to it. I don't know if you want to watch somewhere else, like you disconnect the box and then, sometimes it says, oh, not enough power is going into the box. I'm like, oh no, the Roku TV is just a Roku television. I mean, that's fantastic. There's no box you connect to it. It's just there. And you get all your stuff, like the Disney, all that stuff in the TV, in a Roku TV. I'm glad the Madness is on that channel.
How long has Roku been around?
I don't know about that. I've had it for a couple of years now. It's new. It's new. It's really hype. Oh, you know what I saw that I was considering getting with the Roku? Let me see what it was. So it has remote controls, to change channels and all that for the box. And you gotta put batteries in it. They came out with a new Roku thing where you just charge the remote. I'm like, yeah. I think that's sweet, man. You gotta put no more batteries in the remote. You just charge your remote and you're all set.
Well, that's a genuine innovation, man. Which company's behind Roku?
Oh, I know they work with Netflix, Disney, Prime Video, Apple TV. That's what's on the remote right now. It's like on the remote. Yeah, but I like having the Roku television. No, that's a smart idea. All those boxes. Those boxes are they're good, but if you mess up the box, and I don't know if the adapter's not feeling right, it might not play. And I'm like, oh no. Go to Roku TV, it'll just keep going. You should definitely get one.
Yeah, man.
You have fun with it. No, we're on there. That's good. That's what I gotta do. We gotta always be on the Roku. Always.
Oh, man.
You should get the link off of my YouTube for the Arch Rivals. That's what I'm playing this week.
Right.
It's a great
Okay,
beat up.
I'm going to play your trailer in a minute.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just going to position this bit of lettering. Okay, I'll share screen. I just position this balloon. Then I'll play the trailer.
A special shout out to Jerome for the cover on the flame. That sparked a lot of interest.
Oh, really? Are you just saying that to make me feel very special?
It's true. You're more professional than I am. You're a lot more than whatever, I don't know, whatever else is going on out there. We got a big player, got Jerome to color it. That's gonna bring a lot of attention. And that's what's going on.
Is it Jerome?
Who the hell is that?
Well, who the hell is that, Jerome? Oh dear.
Nah, that got me. Once I saw that in color, I was like, wow, that just inspired me. Because I don't know, there's something about, like, if I was to color it myself, I'd be like, that's all right. But you colored it. You got that good technique. Yeah, like you were saying, you really don't have to use the mask tool. And you were right. I mean, I'm just starting to learn that. Like you're saying, you just, draw it out and then fill it with a color and then, just make another layer. And then you don't have to use a mask tool because the way you're coloring it was a burn and dodge. So that means you're not really like putting color on top of it or something like that. So, oh no, it won't go out of the frame of the color.
No. Yeah.
That's correct. So you don't have to worry about clipping a mask and masking this and all that. Yeah, and I like that process because it's a quick process to get it done. I'm trying to get it done. I don't know. This guy's a clipping mask. Oh no.
See, I think when a lot of people, when these programs were sort of like made, when comic artists first started using this sort of stuff, I don't think they did it with comics in mind, you see. But we, of course, we might find another way to use this stuff because simply for the nature of our work, of what we're doing.
Right. Yeah, but he's doing a lot of the graphic design stuff, and I like that. I'm thinking that I guess you were doing caricatures or something like that. I don't know if you were doing them in color, but if you were doing them in color and they're on the spot, that would you really have to speed up your game.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, if it's faster, whatever's fast, right?
Yeah.
I think we in comics, we've got to adapt. We've got no choice, man. We've got no choice in that whatsoever.
Yeah, I hear that, man. I hear that.
Here's another reason, Raul, why I do my comics in layers. Can you see my lettering has now gone behind the mist, the character? You see it's gone behind?
Yeah.
Yeah. That can be helpful when you don't want your lettering to obscure. Sorry. It can help sometimes when you when you want your lettering to be behind something else. Hang on, this tail is too long. Point it down to her there. That'll do.
Look at that. It's like a multi-layer bubble. Word bubble. It's real interesting.
I was looking at that. I just did a bit of editing. I edited it incorrectly.
Really?
Oh man, that's terrible.
Can I ask you a question, like with the layers? I see a lot of colors there. Are those the actual color of the objects?
Oh, mist. The color for her costume is quite purple. So I put her properties in purple.
How do you put those colors there? Isn't it normally just an eyeball and then like
here.
a check mark?
Okay, this does the layer palette here. And where this beats Photoshop is that if you come down here to use other color, you can pick any color from the spectrum, but Photoshop has preset colors. No, the last Photoshop that I've used is a few years old. Maybe the update isn't like that anymore. But Clip Studio Paint lets you put any color you want. So D Tomasic is quite a golden character. So I've color coded his layers in orange. Wow. And Singapore Sling is red. So most of her stuff's in red.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's the eyeball, there's the check mark.
Yeah.
Okay. How are you getting that box to be like red?
You see the layer? Can you see where my mouse is up here?
I'm gonna look right now. Yeah, I see it. I see your mouse.
Right there. That changes your layer color.
Whoa.
And there, if you come onto the bottom, you can choose any color from the spectrum.
Oh wow, there it is.
Yes, the last time.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You gotta press the down arrow, and it says change palette, and then use other color. So, can you press other color? And you can choose any color in the spectrum.
Any color you want, you can choose. And I don't think Photoshop can do. Photoshop couldn't do that when I last used it.
No, I don't think they could do that. That helps. That helps to organize those layers with the colors. I didn't even know how to begin to do that. And I didn't do that.
Yeah, man, it helps a lot, man. It's incredible. Because, you know, when you're working with lots of layers, you know, it's easy for us to get confused, right? You know, what you're drawing, where, and everything like that.
That's true. Do you get paid separately for the lettering as well?
Not really. This is all included within my artwork. But of course, this is because I'm doing this for Thunder Zone and it's my own characters.
Oh, those are your. Oh,
paid,
right.
Yeah, we get paid on the back end a lump sum. So it's not prorated into page, etc. It's just how many comics or whatever sold, we then get a percentage. Like in this particular book, you've got 5 different creators producing 6 pages each.
The Thunder Zone. I might have to do a pinup for yours.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know what guy.
Yeah, no problem.
It's gonna be pretty cool. I gotta start looking at them. I gotta get a feel for the characters.
You remember Dan Sen, who came on our show, yeah?
Yeah.
He always publishes galleries at the back of the comics.
Oh,
you know, of fan art and that kind of stuff. So it definitely probably would get printed. Yep. More than likely.
Nice. Because I did a drawing for him for Big House Blues.
Yes, that's right. Big House Blues, man. God damn.
That's a scary comic book. That's no superhero. They're like in jail. They got aliens. That's a scary one. That's like gritty. That's like real gritty. I don't know, like a drama.
That is so easy to see. You can imagine the TV show of that, right?
I can. That's what I mean.
It's a really solid concept, man.
I could definitely imagine that being on the show, like on Netflix or something.
Yeah.
It's got a good one.
Solid concept. I wish Dan all the best of luck with that concept. Hopefully it gets picked up by someone, you know?
That's true.
I think it was also published somewhere else before. Another publisher was interested.
Who is this Argo Comics? Is it Argo?
Yes, that's his main company. Thunder Zone is his imprint that came about after.
Okay. Because there's something about Marshall Strong, and I can't figure out what company he's with. I think it's Argo. But...
Yeah. Yes, Marshall Strong is I think Marshall Strong might have done a crossover with Argo, but it's actually part of Thunder Zone.
Good. Okay, so he's part of Thunder Zone. Okay.
Yeah, he's in the Thunder Zone universe. And I think Marshall Strong is one of the Thunderverses, if not the #1 bestseller in Thunderverse. I think so.
Yeah, I like Weirdo. That's why I drew. I remember we were drawing Weirdo.
Yeah, man.
I couldn't believe that's how cool Weirdo is, man. He's got the yo-yo. He's got the yo-yo, purple hair or whatever. I don't care. I don't know what kind of purple. I think green hair or something.
Yeah.
Weirdo. We even dabbled with Sumo Baby.
Sumo Boy.
Sumo Boy. I think he's 1 ton.
Okay. Yeah, 1 ton boy. Hold on, we got a message here. I think I found you guys. Do you know who this is?
I have no idea who Diggy Mac is. What's up, Diggy Mac?
Diggy Mac, reveal yourself, son.
Who are you?
Who the devil are you, sir? Diggy Mac.
Support our books. Support our books, Diggy Mac. We need all the support possible.
Oh no, my
With your Mac, did your Mac act up? Is the mouse running right?
no, my balloons, right? My dialogue here is so complex that I got to be careful in my balloons and my pointers, etc.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, because it's a lot of dialogue going on, and when you've got dialogue balloons crossing over, it's not good.
Does it know to fit itself into the balloon?
Kind of.
Oh, I know about wrap around words where it wraps around it, but
Right. Okay, when you're lettering, right, what you want to do is get your words to form a circle. Okay, so you see, I'm putting my carriage returns in here. Okay, so Mr. D. Tomasic, I feel insulted. You know that me being here is more than just luck. Now, when I center this, it forms a basic oval. The carriage returns. Right? So when I do this, that now fits in the balloon. Actually, luck can probably go up and I'd still be safe. Okay? Now, Mr. D. Tomasic needs to be bold. Mr. D. Tomasic, I feel insulted. You know that me being here is more than just luck. Right, now that reads properly. Now we make the balloon. Now I'm a balloon Nazi. If things do not fit, if things don't fit properly, right, I am not impressed. Now here's the difficulty. We want them to read here first, then we want them to read that, and we want them to read this later. So we're going to make sure that this is sufficiently downward. So people are going like this. And what's difficult here is that Mist is saying this. So now this arrow has got to point up to her.
Look at that. That's a lot going on there.
Yes, that's right. No, you can't take this arrow behind this one. Hang on, I can move this later. But this is already quite a complex page now. Right, so we point this up to her, and we put this balloon behind that one.
Right. That has got some good. It almost has like a good classic feel, like X-Men, like a John Byrne. I like it. It's got a good feel to it. Just looking at it.
Man, I'm a real boomer. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate that. Oh, sorry, no. Now you see this lady speaking on the intercom. You see this intercom speech here. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this text box because she's coming back on the intercom here again. And she's going to say, Sling, what's going on over there? So copy. I've gone to my word processing program. I'm coming here, paste. Sling, as in Singapore Sling. What's going on? Remember that track by Marvin Gaye?
What's going on? I'll be hearing that tonight. I'll probably fall asleep to that tonight. I can't believe they didn't record your reggae Rasta.
Yeah, man. God damn.
It's the music we're playing on the show right now, right?
Yes, this is one of the tracks. This the backing tracks to one of the tracks that I did for him.
Did you tell him to record the live performance, and he didn't want to do it?
I think I did, but he forgot. Okay, so don't look now, Mrs. P. Sorry, I'm almost finished this page. Then we get to some shameless marketing of the drop zone.
Oh yeah, let's see that. That's hilarious, and we need some of that drop zone flavor tonight. That trailer is hilarious, man. You gotta watch. He's like punching a guy in the face. There's like promo art for it. Probably gonna get a lot of views on the short. I mean, isn't that weird? Like you get more views on shorts than actual like videos and stuff. It's so weird. I didn't know that. What is it?
Man, that is the way of the world nowadays, I tell you.
I didn't know that. I'm like so out of the loop. I don't know anything. So I keep thinking I put off a YouTube video and it's like, nah. But I put a short, people watch it. People want that entertainment, that short entertainment.
Yes. Honestly, we got a few messages here, Raul.
Yeah? Who is that?
Let's have a look.
Is it an arch rival basketball hater?
It's a hard thing.
That's just coming up next week. Oh, Diggy One Deeper.
You know him?
I don't know him. I don't know him.
I am over on pills mostly. All right.
Oh, Diggy. Oh, that's
Welcome
good to know
the party.
that. Diggy, we're playing arch rivals. We're going to put the trailer up tonight on the drop zone. You got to watch it on the drop zone, Diggy.
I am a digital artist for Marv and Netflix. God damn. What you been watching us?
Marv and Netflix? Yeah, Digimac.
Oh, thanks for watching, man.
Do you need a cover or a pinup? I could do with Digimac.
This is interesting to me as a very different discipline. All right, yeah. Comic books, man. This is actually comics are not known for its discipline, right? But without discipline, it's even tougher. So you play on the Archimedes spiral for lines of text order. So you play on the Archimedes spiral for the lines of text order. Is that something philosophical?
I don't know if he's talking about video game, maybe. I don't know either.
I think he's talking about the line carriage returns that I'm putting in.
Oh, right.
I've never heard that term for it before. I didn't know there was a term for it.
He's talking about the Kirby Crackles. Maybe.
Okay, so you can place a spiral over that composition and it's almost there. Oh, no, it wasn't that. It's not that clever. Did you want?
Diggy One. We need your help, Diggy.
Oh, right. I think I saw what you're getting at now, right? Are you from Enfield area, mate? Oh, he's detecting my English kind of accent. Actually, I'm from Reading, which is just west of London. So it's not a million miles away. It's all down south. No. Now, I'm not an Essex boy. Archimedes pyramid is a fundamental composition. Right, yes. Sorry, he's talking about you know the Fibonacci sequence? I think it's all in that area.
Oh, the Fibonacci sequence. Oh, interesting.
Dig you want to hide? Yeah, man. Dig it up.
Diggy.
Put some Jamaican in there as well.
Diggy Man.
Oh, damn.
Diggy Man, request arch rivals so we can watch
it. That was good fun. Okay, right. So I'm almost finished lettering this page. I just got one footnote to put in. Remember how Stan Lee used to put things at the bottom of the comment? I love so. That. Right? Let you see here. There's an asterisk here. See, it says here, and Sling, we're lucky that Mist here just happened to be in town again. So there's going to be a footnote down here where we're referring to the Supercross series that's currently being published. So let me find my rectangle. Where's my rectangle balloon? Where you go, boy? Right, there you are. Now here. Now I've done something here that I can't do.
You cannot undo it.
No, something that I can't allow is that the corporate color of Thunder Zone is light blue. So that means that I've got the captions of the lady talking over the intercom in light blue. That will clash with my footnote. If I put it in there, if I put this in the Thunder Zone light blue. So let me just change the shape of this.
Do you celebrate Friday the 13th?
Me? Well,
Yeah, is it bad luck for you too?
Okay, we had a comedy show last night.
Last night, okay.
Yeah, one of the dark comedians that we have, he did a comedy special. It was really good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was good, man. Right, okay, so I'm going to put this balloon in blue.
What about Valentine's Day? Do you celebrate the last? Because that's weird. Like, it was Friday the 13th, and then like it went from the 13th to the evilest day to like the best day, Valentine's Day. That's so weird.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. On the space of 2 days, right?
Yeah.
From death to love.
What's going on here? No, it hit me bad, Jerome. It hit me bad because, like at midnight, it was Friday the 13th, and like when it turned 1 a.m., you know what I'm saying? It was 11. It was Friday the 13th, and at 12 it turned to Valentine's Day, and I'm like, what? What's happening here? In the span of 1 hour, it changed days. So it went from like horror movies all the way to like Valentine's movies in a split of a second. I'm like, uh-oh. I was still in the Valentine's mode. I was talking to my girl, wishing her happy Valentine's.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do any evil Friday the 13th stuff. So I was like, I'm going to do some Knock This Veil then.
Knock This Veil.
He's slowly returning. Special shout out to Jerome for helping me. I did a song on the original Knock This. Hopefully people will ask for me to perform that live one day. See, but Jerome helped me with the lyrics, so I was like trying to figure it out. I didn't know what to do, but I just needed anything out. I want to make sure I got that, and it did work.
Okay, that's the first page letter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got some more messages here. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I like messages. Is it Diggy Mock?
Diggy's back again. Reading. Oh, my brother is there, and I fear you. I fear for you. I used to work at Pinewood Studios. That's legendary. Raul, right? Pinewood Studios made a load of films that you saw since the 1950s right up to. I think it's still open.
What is that? Right. I don't even know what that is. What's Pinewood?
It's like a production house in a rich part of southern England.
Oh,
and a lot of movies. I mean, James Bond, almost everything. Wow, fantastic. My goodness, Diggy, you must be as old as me, it sounds like.
We got you now, Diggy.
Yeah, okay, I'll be a gentleman, Diggy. I won't ask you your age. I'll ask you what year you were born in. He says, look up Archimedes' Spirit. It's great. All right. Is it like the Fibonacci sequence? I'll check it out. I nearly bought a house in Ivory Heath. Expensive, mate. That was back early 2000. Yeah, this man's sounding mysteriously close to my age group. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Ivory Heath. That's a very rich area. I think this Diggy here might be a rich man.
Yeah, he worked at. Didn't he say he worked at Pinewood? He worked there.
No, it's 3 times as big. All right. Brilliant. Pinewood Studios, man. It is huge, the biggest in the UK. Oh, nice to hear that. That's good to hear that. 46. Oh, he's a child. He's
Oh
nowhere near my
no, Diggy, you let us down.
age.
You let us down with your age.
Yes. Yeah, good.
You're a baby.
My one is huge. All right. It's good to know it's still going, man. I would hate to hear that it closed down or something horrible like that, you know. Brilliant.
He recently worked there, or he used to?
Well, I think it's some years ago he mentioned, right, that he was
Oh,
working
but
there.
it's still around,
Wow.
you're saying? Okay.
Fantastic.
hmm
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have a look at what Raul's up to. Then we're gonna have a preview of his other show. Oh man, look at that environment. God dang, this brother's like,
I got time, right? Well, just sit there. I got time. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get. Why work on the figures when I can just work on the backgrounds?
nice, man. Okay, can I see Noctisville, how he's coming down the stairs? That is not an easy,
Yeah.
him coming down the stairs from there. That's not an easy.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me draw the staircase here. Yeah, drawing that staircase.
Nice. I love this sort of 2-point perspective, man.
See, good question there. Good question.
I was just doing a workshop for a school.
I don't know. What is it
and
like? I understand you said 2-point perspective, but what about isometric stuff?
Well, this is isometric as well. What you're
Wouldn't
doing
you
here.
say that? Like, isn't it?
but-
I mean, how is that
okay.
not have perspective in it? I'm so confused.
Yeah, but this is not true isometrics because you've got a vanishing point. So it's isometric like, but it's a 2-point perspective. So a true isometric has no vanishing point. It's more like a mechanical drawing.
Okay. The isometrics. I like that.
Okay, hang on a second.
Play with the angles because just Diggy's back.
Oh, look it up now. I made Thor's hammer for Thor 2. Oh, you are pro.
Oh, we gotta look him up.
God damn.
Look at you.
And amazing. The story that I'm working on, Diggy, is a Thor story. The page that you just saw me working on, those 3 superheroes have just come upon a rogue Thor who's destroying a tree. That's amazing. And he worked on the Thor movie. I can't share work here. Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah. That's all confidential, baby. Isometric has no foreshortening. That's right. 17 plus feature films made. Oh man, he's vastly experienced.
Yeah.
Nice. Good for nice. Oh man. Good to have you in the house, sir. You're a true professional, and we're honored to have you.
An honor.
Yeah. I love that set design, man, bro. That's the essence of comics there. You know, this sort of storytelling.
Yeah, right. You gotta establish the scene, you know? And then when I do the other panels, I don't gotta put it in every panel. Because you already know where he's at. He's coming down the stairs from the statue and he's getting into this like laboratory. And then I'm going to show the shots of them integrating and talking, but I'm not going to make it as detailed because I've already established the shot of where they're at. I didn't know that until later. Instead of trying to draw everything in every panel.
That's why it's really tough to work on a comic without the full script. Because when you know where a script is going, the things that you would do on the earlier pages might be different, you know. You make different decisions when you know where the story is going.
Interesting.
Okay. Last work was concept artist for Secret Invasion. Oh, okay. Netflix ideas constantly. Right. Yeah.
Mac.
Oh, good man. So,
What's
where do you live now, Digi1? Where are you staying now? Are you still in UK? That must be even harder than what I do as a content artist at Scripts Change Daily. Oh, No, man, I think changing scripts is worse. This is something new that Hollywood's doing, is rewriting things. Apparently, they shoot things without a script. I can't believe that that's even happening.
What? It's amazing.
Northeast London. Northeast of London. Okay. My work is much further away than what you do. Oh, yeah. I understand what you mean. But you compile your work and put it in a book. Man, people love to see that behind the scenes work. It's a real eye-opener. Especially if you become a teacher. You see, teachers like Digi are better because they've actually worked in the industry. There's a lot of people teaching this sort of stuff, but they've never actually held down a job in the industry. It's so different. So I'm sure you're going to go into teaching one day, right? Am I right there?
Buy your course.
He says, yeah, they just make it up on the day often. That's amazing. Such a different way of doing things now. I'm going to try and put together a page. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I was just doing a workshop this week for a school, which was really good fun, man. And I had to do a manga page. Okay, I will. And it was, you do a concept on the spot with the students. It's really good fun. And this was the page that I did.
Wow, Diggy, look at this.
So what it was is my story is a robot girl who's like a vigilante. So she comes leaping off the roof, and the policeman's looking back, he's in shock. Then she lands in front of him. Right, so she's landing in front of him, and then she's like facing him down, looking all badass, etc. But what I was trying to teach the students was, in the panel 1, we established this moonlight up here. So then throughout, that lighting, like you see the back of her is illuminated. So there's about 20 students, and at the end of it, they all put their own pages up, their own concepts and everything. It was really, really good fun. It was with a Singapore American school. We've been doing it with them for about the last five or 6 years. Every year, they come back for 1 week kind of session. And the takeaway at the end is they got to produce 1 page of a comic. But that was really good fun. So we're doing that all week with my daughter. She was my assistant.
And she's got that talent rolling in her. That's good.
Hang on a second. I got some noisy kids here. My God. Hey, guys, I'm streaming. What the hell? Jeez. Jeez, Louise.
It was kids and not like a dog. There's a lot of guys, the streamers have like dogs.
They're worse than a dog, man. Cats. They're worse than any dog, I tell you.
It wasn't a dog or a cat. It was a human being. Uh-oh.
Okay.
I guess the cat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial break and look at Raul's other show. Let's just look at these messages here from Digi. What does he say? I would like to. I think he means put together a page of artwork. Yeah. What does he say? I had an art team in advertising for 10 years. Oh my word, I spent 30 years in advertising and design. I know all about that. Jesus. Actually, Raul, I think that's where I get my discipline from. Because when you're dealing with copywriting and the concept, the USP, and all that kind of stuff, there's like a pipeline that you have to work through. So I think that's why I'm a bit rigid for a supposed creative person.
It made you quick. It made you rigid. That's great.
Yes. It's great seeing young artists thrive.
Yes.
Well,
Jerome.
It's great seeing artists thrive, but in our case, less of the young.
The young, you Jerome.
Young at heart. Love black and white. I watched the movie Sin City over and over. All right, yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
there's a Spider-Man noir movie coming out, and they showed you one of the main images in color and one in black and white. And the one in black and white is definitely nicer. Okay, yeah, sorry, what is this? Yeah, this is so good for the understanding of DOP. You know what? I was talking to the students about this. A lot of people, I tell you, Raul, right? A lot of people think, right, that an A-grade movie is down to the directing and the acting. Now, I'm sure that's got something to do with it. But I tell you what, 8 to 9 tenths, it's the lighting, man. If you've got a good DOP, right, or good sense of lighting, you know, if you draw an image and you can't draw, but your lighting is pretty good, people will believe that you can draw, you know. Funny that. Yep, must hit that nice. Damn right, brother. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so I've got, okay, ladies and gentlemen, Raul here, the very talented Raul that you see drawing. Hold on. Let me put his drawing on the screen. It's enough of me. Okay, here's Raul. Okay, here's Raul drawing this. And sir, you have a regular stream, do you not? On Roku.
Yes, I have the Drop Zone Gaming stream. I was trying to show Arch Rivals. Had a good time playing it. It's like basketball. It's funny. If you go on my website, you'll see the trailer for it. Try to play it here as well. Get some Roku people to look at it.
Okay, I had it all teed up and now it's disappeared. I tell you, I'm the world's worst producer.
It's not that easy. Jerome, I mean, I couldn't do any of it. I couldn't run a studio, and I can't do any of that. Okay, I can't bring up any pictures while I'm drawing. I'm too nervous. I don't want to crash anything.
All right,
I just work on the art that I have.
Okay, here we are. You sent me the link earlier, didn't you? Let me have a look. Raul here. The link should be here somewhere. This is the time when your computer decides to stall or crash.
Exactly.
Okay,
I can find the link off YouTube to make it easy. Let's see, shorts.
Okay, I got it here. Right. So we're going to show Raul's trailer for Drop Zone Gaming. One second. I got to stop my music first. Hang on. My roots reggae music has to halt. Be gone. Okay. So let's be gone.
Child, be gone.
1 second. Let me remove. Now I'm going to add to stage. Hang on.
Laughing when you see the chat.
I'm talking my way through the
Do it. I try to solve problems by just talking them out.
Okay, there you are. This is you. Okay, can we see that?
Look at it.
It's full screen, right?
Yeah, I can see it. I can see everything. Yeah, I tried to make it like phone size. Somebody was asking.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy.
This week we're hitting it up with Tyrone on the Drop Zone Gaming Hour. We're gonna bring you Aquajack. We're also starring the Raul and T, diving into a wild world of Arch Rivals, the ultimate beat up in basketball. Buckle up, gamers. It's gonna be a wild ride. That's the vibe we like. We like to trash talk. We like to beat them up. And hey, team, we like to bring it with the Arch Rivals this week. Check us out on the Drop Zone Gaming. It's going to be off the basketball hoop, crazy nonstop laughs with Raul and T and you. Dig that, Arch Rivals. Yeah.
That is so cool.
That's hilarious.
That is excellent, man. So, okay, does your show go on at a regular time, Raul?
No, I don't think it's not live. It's pre-recorded.
It's pre-recorded.
So
right.
It should come on, I don't know, after this show. I sent the information over. So it takes some time to upload it. Sometimes you see it on a Monday or Tuesday, but it gets there. It's pre-recorded.
That is so cool. I've got a show coming up on Roku soon as well. I mean that it would have been done before, but as you say, it's because it's pre-recorded. There's been a massive renovation next to my house here, so I can't record. It's too noisy. But we should be uploading the first episode quite soon, and I'll run a trailer for that as well. This is my upcoming show for Roku on the Madness Entertainment Group. It's called PACK Pack. So I've got a trailer here somewhere. Here we go.
PACK panels out and comic book knowledge. 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 Panels out and comic book knowledge.
ACK.
So actually what I'm doing today, right, with this page, this is exactly the kind of thing that I will be doing on PACK. Talking about stuff like what we've done here. So it should be good fun. Okay, now that I've got my lettering in, I can position this balloon accordingly. Yeah, it's a little bit top heavy. So I'm going to, okay, Thunder Zone is at the top. Now you see all my lettering is on different layers. Okay, hang on. Digi's back with a few more comments. Let's see what he's saying here.
Digimon.
As we age, eyes love great DOP. Watch Indiana Jones in black and white. Oh, all right. I think you might be right there. You know, as you get older, you do have more of appreciation for lighting. I think it's true. NBA Jam, yeah, man. The drop zone, NBA Jam.
NBA Jam. Cool.
The drop zone.
Glad we had that drop zone footage so that people can know what's coming up next week. Our rivals.
Yeah, man. Okay. Now I'm getting into my page management. When your layers are all over the place, man, this is bad etiquette, as they say.
Not when you've got them colored like that. That's great. Now it helps you, you classify them and group them together. It's making it a lot easier.
Yeah, but I didn't color coordinate my balloons.
Yeah, the balloons. Yeah, you did. You didn't do that. You didn't color coordinate your balloons. Come on now.
Yeah, because now I know this belongs to Singapore Sling, you see. So I'm going to put her balloons with her.
Oh, very intelligent. I've never in my whole lifespan of life have I ever color coded a balloon. That is intelligent.
And there is Mist's balloon color coded for her.
Color coded. Oh, come on. We got to start asking people about this. Nobody's doing this. Right, Digi? Even Digi's going to tell you nobody. I just learned this from you. Wow.
So we still got Deep Master's balloon, right? Not color coordinated. Hang on. There he is. Now his balloon should be orange.
So you have like the red. Is it just for the character, or do other characters might have red?
Well, another character might have red, but her signature color is red.
Oh.
So, red is predominantly her color. Like Dita Masic has red in his costume, but not much. only his legs and part of his mask is red. But but Singapore's thing is all red and white. So she wins the color race in that respect. Now see now Major Payne, the lady on the intercom, her captions are red. But you know what? I need to make them a neutral color. I need to make them green. So I'm going to go in here. In fact, it depends on the color of Major Payne's HQ. I would check with Dan Sen, you know, the editor. If I think Major Payne's costume is actually orange, you know, but that clashes with D. Tomasic.
Whoa. You can make sure they don't clash.
There's some serious geeking out here, man. God damn.
Wow, no color clashing.
No color clashing, man. I'm a color Nazi. Right, so I got to try and sample this green.
You learn it. You learn it. You know you know what works. And you're teaching other people. Yeah, that's good about you, right? You're a teacher, so then I could ask you questions and you just tell me. You're teaching people. Anyone that's not like you, they're not going to teach anybody. There are some exceptions, though. Some guys do. Some of the guys are like, I just do it because I do it.
I think, I don't, maybe Digi can back me up on this. I think that might be a British thing, you know. In England, we genuinely like to share knowledge.
Oh, good.
I think it might be a cultural thing. You know, British people, contrary to what Hollywood would have you believe, I find, generally speaking, in UK, yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying, Raul, right?
Yeah.
In Singapore, people would always tell me, why are you so keen to help people? I don't think I'm keen to help people. It's just the way things are in UK.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a cultural thing. I grew up with people all around me like this. I'm not an exception to the rule.
Oh, and they would help. They would help.
Yeah, they would.
Oh, that's good to know that.
And they wouldn't want anything in return. Generally speaking, I find that to be true of, you know, in the country where I grew up. But yeah, man, people say, like, why do you spend so much time speaking to the students in A, B, C, D? I think, man, in UK, there's no other way. That's just the way it is in the UK. Now, you see here, I'm making an executive decision. This arrow on this balloon, I'm going to shift over here.
Interesting.
Hang on a second. Let me get rid of that. I'm going to
I've never seen anybody make balloons so, like, dynamic.
I love balloons, you know. You know lettering? Hey, why the hell is that not working?
I think it's because the layer's locked, I think.
Nah, it's because I'm being a doofus. That's what it is. Okay,
Yeah,
that's it.
It must be because it's the Mac computers.
Okay, I'm very annoyed with myself there. I took too long to make that decision because now that that's over there, see this arrow going to mist?
Yeah.
It's now not disturbed. So it's easier to read. Save.
He's like, you got the good sayings, man. It's all marketable stuff. P-E-A-C-K. Follows. Back.
Oh God.
Wait, you sang the song. That makes it even better. You sang the Pac song, right?
Yeah, that's me, unfortunately.
That's good. Nobody can say nothing to you. You should have said you need to at least attempt to do a live performance of the Super Saturday song. I love to draw.
Okay, I can't sing that.
You got at least do that one time.
Hey, Digiman is back. Hang on, what's this? I assume then you work with a standardized approved color palette for continuity. Yes, on a certain character, I try to do that. Though I'm not the most consistent, but yeah, pretty much. The good questions. more movies people have seen were shot in the UK. Yeah, that's very, very true. Yeah, I tell you, Raul, a lot of stuff that you see, right, was done at Pinewood.
Pinewood. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
research
man.
this. I don't even
You know, you just hear about the Hollywood studio and that's the end of it. But
Yeah.
Pinewood could have been involved heavily. Yes, I agree. It just feels natural to me, mate. I think DJ's talking about sharing knowledge there. Okay. I'm criticized for being I am criticized for being so open with knowledge by some. We just mostly do it. That's right. I think it's a cultural thing.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I think it's a Brit culture thing. Sharing of knowledge is the way for me. I can't help it. Yeah, there you go, Raul. See, he's saying the same thing here.
Oh, that doesn't.
Pinewood, Shepperton, Earl Street. Yeah, man. And is the Hammer? No, the Hammer House was a production company. That wasn't actually a studio, was it?
Oh, Hammer House. You talk about the horror movie?
That was all done at Pinewood, man. The whole Hammer thing was Pinewood.
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, you know Hammer. Yeah, man.
Hammer. I like the horror movies. All of them. Those are the best ones. Vincent Price, all those guys. Christopher Lee.
Oh,
Hammer.
brilliant, right?
Pinewood
Absolutely
Studios,
brilliant.
terrific.
Yeah, man. Brilliant stuff.
So you created that character, that Patriot guy?
Expatriate?
Yeah, are those your characters that you created?
Oh, these characters here
Uh-huh.
on the page?
Yeah.
Yes. That is Mist at the back. That's D. Tomasic in the middle and Singapore Sling at the front.
What is the guy in the name? In the middle?
D. Tomasic. Tomasic is the original name of Singapore. Okay, Singapore in the indigenous language of Malaysia, it's called Temasek. So he's imbued with the spirit of an ancient alien and an ancient Malay warrior. So he's like a bit like schizophrenic. He's got two people running around in his head, the spirits of two people.
Oh, I didn't know that. He has that alien blood.
Miss here at the back, she's a superstar magician. She's American though. So she's come, actually, what she's saying here, she's come to see D. Tomasic. They may be, they're kind of attracted to each other after the story that's currently available now in Thunder Zone Comics. And it's picking up from that. That's why she's saying here in a cheeky way, Mr. D. Tomasic, I feel insulted. You know that me being here is more than just luck. Yeah, that's what she's getting at there. But if someone reads it, they'd have to read between the lines to understand what she meant by that comment.
Right.
Okay, the plot here is Thunder Zone Comics. Dan Sen has come up with something called Thunder Guard. And Thunder Guard is loads of heroes from the Thunderverse, and they get called up by a lady called Major Payne for different super emergencies across the world. And this story is taking place in Singapore. There's 6 Thors that have gone rogue across the world, and they've got to stop the one that's in Singapore. So she's talking to Major Payne over the intercom.
Oh, I see. Oh,
okay.
That's what that is.
And that's the intercom there on her shoulder. There. I would like to put a jagged. Hang on.
I do see the balloon is kind of jagged, so I guess it's kind of like an intercom speech.
Yes. Later, I will put something near this intercom. Whoops. Like that.
Oh, yeah, I see something going on there.
Yeah, I would put this near her arm, and you'll see it later on the other pages to show that green signal is emitting from there.
Ah, the intercom.
Yes, the intercom.
Right.
Yeah. So I will put that in later at the coloring stage.
Wow, I can see the intercom effect.
Yeah.
See that happen.
What time is it? We got.
It is 12:45. We got 15 minutes.
Did you hear that?
No, what happened?
My computer heard me ask the question and answered me.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, I didn't prompt that. I think I was pressing a button at the same time that was Siri.
I don't like that. I don't like the voice thing. I don't have that on my computer. That freaks me out.
Jesus. Okay, I'm looking lastly here at my lettering, and I want to try this thing here in a slightly different layout. So I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to try some carriage returns. Now you see, do you see how the lettering is changing position as they change the box?
It does. It seems to be.
Yeah, it's amazing. The software is extraordinary, you know.
Oh yeah,
it is so good, man.
in comparison what Photoshop used to be. I think they were using Photoshop for graphic design back in the day.
Oh yeah, man. I spent 30-odd years with Photoshop. I still use it. I still use it for graphic design, but when it comes to comics, I come over to comics.
Oh no, it's true. You're right. You're right. It was Photoshop. I just remembered. So I remember taking some classes in school, and
all right,
it was Photoshop.
Photoshop, man,
for graphic design. Yeah.
So I've got to shift my balloon and everything down except from the background. Whoops! I've taken my drop shadow. You don't want that. Okay, I don't want. Oh, my drop shadow. Where's my Thunder Zone title? Whoops, my drop shadow should be up here. Bad etiquette, Jerome Hinds. Okay, hold on. So let me grab from here. I'm gonna pull. Not the background, this silly man. Okay, let's pull this. Okay, now the page is not so top heavy.
Is this the interior after
this
the cover?
This is the first page.
First page, okay.
Yeah. See my type safe area? My footnote must go inside the type safe area there.
Oh, terrific. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yes.
Because now I'm using that now for my work. I try to stay in the type safe areas and all that.
Yeah.
Thank you. You pointed it out last week. You're like, you may want to ask him to give you that before you start doing anything.
Yeah, man, this stuff is so important.
It is for the printer, but it works when it works. Yeah.
Yeah. Your publisher, if you get this right, your publisher will really, really appreciate it, man.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, really a lot.
I just never used that format before. I just kind of draw everything. That was it. But I like it. I like it. I don't have to worry about it when it goes to get printed. It'll be in the right format.
Yeah, I'm lucky that all those years that I spent in advertising and design as an art and creative director was good for when I got into publishing. That's the only reason why I became the president of the association in Singapore, in that I had more of an editorial discipline than the other artists. So I became the president and the publisher more by default than expertise. I was the nearest thing to a publisher. You know, this sort of stuff I kind of knew, you know. So I am DG Pinewood, yep, Shepherd and Earth Free, correct?
DG. You have honored us with your visit, DG.
Yes. Yeah, Hammer House was a production company that shot a lot of stuff at those.
Yeah, perfect. Hammer House, man. I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Yeah, man.
Scary vampire movie. Hammer House is all vampires.
Okay, Digi says, I am pretty much exclusively Photoshop now, as it needs to be free, hand fast as throwaway, and only used for quick communication or crazy developing ideas. Yeah, Photoshop is still the go-to software. You can give Clip Studio Paint a try. If you're doing, depending on what you're doing, if you're doing anything with panels, for example, or anything with wordings, Clip Studio could be good, but Photoshop is still, for me in graphic design, I still go to Photoshop.
Oh.
Advertising, it is a must for print. Yeah. Most print houses only understand Photoshop. Well, of course, what's useful about Clip Studio Paint is that you can export your documents as a PSD. You lose the text, but everything else stays. I still use Photoshop on my Windows XP machine. It's version 7, not CS original version.
Oh.
Exactly the same as me.
I still use
Nothing
Photoshop
like
on
the
Windows
original.
XP machine.
Yeah, same. I use Photoshop 6. Man, I've got Photoshop 6. And check this one out. I'm not sure if Digi will understand this. Raul, do you want to know why I can't get rid of my old laptop?
No, why?
It's because I've got a program called Freehand. It was discontinued in 2007 because Adobe bought out Macromedia.
Oh no.
And I still use Freehand. I can't get rid of it. And my laptop is dying, and when it dies, my Freehand will be gone.
Oh no.
Yeah, man.
No.
No worries what I do. Okay, that's fair enough. No wordings, man. Sorry, the structure I see on your screen, the printers love you. Yeah, man, the printers love me, brother. I'm the page master.
There you go. Your Digi's right. Digi,
yeah, if you get it right, man, you make people's life really easy. Your cut marks and your
Jerome.
typesafe areas and all that. Yeah. I'm free in Photoshop. I will share work one day. Yeah, man. You got to come on the show. I'm Digi. Oh no. So if it's confidential, if you've got old projects that are no longer confidential,
we need you.
Come
here,
on as a
DG.
guest. It'd be interesting.
Yeah, I'd like to meet you, DG.
Yeah, could be interesting. Text us, message us, and we'll get you on. So what was the last one? Was it, sorry, advertising, maybe. Yeah, man, advertising. I run my Photoshop in an VMware machine. You can do the same for your laptop before it dies. Okay, I'm not going to pretend that I know what VMware means, but my son will. I'll run that by him.
Virtual machine, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I will be careful and have a look what I can share. Yeah, that sounds good.
Well, we're down to 7 minutes. Is that enough for the trailers?
Yeah, I've already paid pack.
Okay.
So just have a quick look at what you're doing here. Sorry, can you zoom out, Raul? This is cool,
yes,
man.
yes. I have added Raul baby. The Raul baby is joined again.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Raul.
Yes, my guest appear. Premiered
Cool,
here on the Late Night Art Attack. My origin story.
So where can people find you, Raul?
You can find me on the Drop Zone Gaming, exclusively on Roku. We got arch rivals, so definitely be ready to see that. And I got the Meg TV with my shirts as well for the Drop Zone Gaming. I'm working on the Flame. It's a slow process with the Flame. I did see some money. And now I'm also bringing back to a life the Noctis Veil as well. These are the pages we're looking at, Noctis Veil now. Original, the origin for me as well as there, Raul. That's the kid there.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Okay, my name is Jerome Hinds. You can find me at Jerome Hinds Art on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And I'll be back later at 6 p.m. with Super Saturday's Draw Along. It will be 7 a.m. for me here in Singapore, but I'll be back with you at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, where we'll be continuing. What were we doing last week? Oh, yes, we've got the Clash of the Goliaths. Giant men fighting everywhere. So, yeah, I'm going to play a few trailers. And hang on a second, we've got a few more messages here. Can we quickly read these? Let's have a look.
Good messages. Let's see.
Okay. Digi says here, find a way to come on. That sounds good. Yes, I visualize my XP laptop. Ask your son. You can do the same. All right. Sounds like a plan, sir. Been also meeting you both digitally. Let's see if we can keep in touch. Definitely,
Yeah.
Digi. If you're a regular over on Madness Pill, that you're not too far away. And thanks, guys. Cosmic Grandpa. Jeez, all right, Cosmic. Remember, always keep it funky. Okay, guys, we'll see you next week.
It does, people.
Cheers. We're going to play a few trailers, yeah? Peace.
If you like stories about truth, honor, and justice, then you should check out MAGA Man. It is Donald Trump as many now see him, the defender of justice and a warrior for peace through strength. MAGA Man is an all-American style 22-page comic book, so get over to fundmycomic.com and support the culture of truth, honor, and justice. With MAGA Man, the most needed hero of all. MAGA Man.
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're rapping in the perpendicular.
Oh, go on and spit the bat out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Say how 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Thunderzone Comics returns. 5 all-new comics, Sumo Boy, Weirdo, Marshall Strong, Big House Blues, and Super Cross, plus a free how to draw characters from the Thunderzone. When you back all 5 new releases, the Kickstarter campaign is live now. Thunderzone Comics!
It's late at night, nothing else is in sight. I need something to make things right. Nothing smart, maybe comic book art. Sounds good to me, let's make the start. Late night, on an attack. Late night, on attack. Late night, on attack. Late night, on attack.
If you missed the live viewing of any Meg production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel.